The grand final's in 3 days' time, and I'm out the front of the MCG. Wait, is that Steph on the ground? What the hell is he doing? Hey, Steph, what are you doing down there, mate? Is that Nick Dacos highlights? Yeah, sorry, just watching the highlights. Why are you watching the highlights? Because the Pies, we're playing in 3 days, mate. I'm waiting for a spot, front row seats. Front row seats, mate, it's Wednesday. Why are you here already? Yeah, we're doing 12-hour shifts. Who's winning the grand final? Collingwood. Collingwood! We are at the AFL Fans Festival, and we're going to be interviewing some content creators such as Marmalade, Kados, Roaming Has, about their AFL Grand Final predictions. Is it going to be the Pies? Is it going to be the Lions? Who knows? Who knows? Let's see what the fans have to say. Alrighty, so we have the Melbourne... I don't smell that bad, bro. Got DJ Checkers here. What's your Grand Final prediction?
Collingwood by 15 points, Nick Dacos to win, the Norm Smith and Brodie Myercheck. Checkers from Collingwood to kick the first snag.
We'll start off with you, Stray. Who's winning the granny this year?
I reckon it's Brisbane. I reckon they break the MCG hoodoo. They get it done, I reckon.
Mate, I reckon that's a pretty good prediction. They have been really solid. What about you, Bill? What do you think?
See, I'm very worried about the Collingwood injuries as well, but I think they've just got it by the skin of their teeth. I'm going to say Collingwood by 8 points.
All right, so we've got a couple of interesting ones here for you. So first of all, it's Locks Misses 21st in a few weeks. You reckon you could DJ that one?
Oh, geez. Well, I'm freed up in a few weeks as footy season's done, so that helps.
Oh, mate, that is
help.
absolutely huge. I don't even know if she knows you, to be honest, but...
That's fair.
After Locke shows a photo, I reckon she'll be wrapped, mate. Look at you. Now, I got a bit of a personal question here. Now, I want to put this one to you straight. I've heard some rumours about Will sleeping at night, mate. Apparently, he's the loudest person of all time.
There has been some rumours going around. I've not been spreading them because I sleep in my room in my house, so I can't hear him. So I'm happy. I love having Will at the house. So I don't hear him snoring, so I can't complain.
But I've heard the neighbours 20 houses taken here, mate. What are your thoughts?
Is this Jarrah? Jarrah, if that's you that's leaking those stupid allegations, you're a fraud.
All right, we've got Kados here. First of all, Kados, I've got an interesting one for you. How did it feel being on the red carpet?
Oh, the red carpet, it was unbelievable. All the players were nice and had a few too many beveraginos, but that's okay.
Grand final. Who are you predicting? And Norm Smith.
I'm going to say the Pies are going to get up. Norm Smith, maybe Bobby Hill. Maybe he gets off
Yeah,
the chain.
I like that. Go the D's, hopefully next year. No straight sets again. I'm tipping top 4 again. What do you think?
Just win one final. Like, how hard is it to win one final? Like, it's not that hard.
I'm backing you in, mate. I'm backing you in.
Beautiful.
Go the
Thanks,
D's.
lads.
Alrighty, so we are here with Finn, an absolute elite hairdresser. Now, Finn, got to ask you a question. Is Steph's hair a lost cause at this point?
Man, we're going to fix it, but it's pretty fucked. You guys have not done a good job here.
I've been cutting Steph's hair now for the last 2.5 years, and it's going to be very hard to resurrect. But Finn, he's the man for the job. He's going to get it done for us. Steph and I just got the fresh cuts. Bro, you look like your hairline has gone back to half-back flank, mate. We can't get haircuts like this. That's why we always cut each other's hair, because our veins in our forehead are just absolutely next level. We look like we've
Mate, early on in the day, we had some little kids coming up to us, and I felt actually quite confident speaking to their parents. Now they come across to us, they're like, who are these two mega morons?
Alright, so I'm here with Cardi. Mate, I want to hear your grand final predictions. Who's winning this week?
Look, I reckon the Lions are going to come from behind and win it by 11 points. It'll be a good game.
Mate, I backed that decision in. I think the Lions are a serious chance. I was a bit upset after they beat the Blues last week.
Fair enough. I was there as well. I want them to win. I was in the Cohen section. Scenes. First quarter was such a good atmosphere, but yeah, the Lions got up.
Did you see any tears after the game by Carlton fans?
Yeah, I actually did.
Really?
Few tears after the game outside the gate. I wanted to capture it on film, but I left it alone.
Oh, we've got Hen and Az here, boys. Give us your grand final prediction and Norm Smith.
I'm going to say what I've stuck with all day. It's going to be a draw. Then in overtime, Brisbane will win by 2. Joe Danaher will kick 7 and get the Norm Smith medal.
I've got the Pies by 19, and I've got Mason Cox for the medal.
Yeah, just a question on Mason Cox. Do you have anything you want to say to him?
Good luck this weekend, and we're looking for
and respond back to us.
Yeah,
Mason, if you're watching this right now, make sure you respond to Hen and Has. They want you in the video, and it's going to be quality content.
Yeah.
This is the Lambros food section. Look what we have here. These lovely lady and gentlemen behind us serving up some fresh fruit. None of that seed oil crap over there in the vans. We've got some fresh food for the Lambros, so let's tuck in. What do we have over here? We've got some apples and pears. How good?
How good?
Yeah. Oh, I've got to do the course to actually earn it, so Just gonna have to start lining up and see how we go. So yeah, Lambros to the moon.
You're a fraud, Jared Davis.
Jarrah, I heard you were playing some cricket this summer. Can you tell us? Are you going to be opening the batting?
I hope so. I looked very strong in the nets last night. Like, very good front foot defence, playing with a full bat, coming out the middle. I just don't know how to score runs, which is the issue.
Look, I'm very excited to see that. And actually, I heard an interesting story today. How you got banned from footy. Can you tell us about that? Or
Yeah.
suspended?
So I got suspended from footy because I wore a mic during the game. So, you know, like the GPS, like, bra things?
Yeah.
Instead of the GPS thing, I had my mic pack. And I had the mic coming around, taped up, and I was just speaking shit the whole game. And, yeah, the league and club didn't like that so much.
We have Duxie and George. We'll start off with you, Duxie, mate. I want your grand final predictions.
Brisbane,
By how much?
25.
Love it. And Geordie?
Collingwood by 18.
And what about the Norm Smith?
Scott Emblebury.
Ooh.
And the same guy's going to announce it as well.
Oh, interesting. You, Dux?
Zach Bailey, but I originally said Ashcroft, but he's injured.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah, I don't think Ashcroft will be playing, unfortunately.
Finally, give us your Norm Smith and grand final prediction.
Collingwood fan here, so Collingwood wins. And with no Dan McStay, we're going to have to bring someone else in. I reckon we get Ben Johnson from 2009. Bring him back out of retirement, and he's going to win the Norm Smith and have 45.
Mate, that's a huge call. Wishing you all the best. Hopefully you and your old man can get some seats.
Hopefully.
And tear the lid off at the G. How many beers you thinking?
It's 400.
Go the 5.
When you're playing Uno, can you end with a draw 4, wild card, or whatever it is? Because it's a questionable topic.
I've always said no.
Or skip. Yeah,
I've always said no.
I've always said yes, though. So
Yes? And what about you, Duxie? Yes or no?
Nah.
No, you better say.
The second thing is the Lambros. We're starting a Road to Pro series. So what the fans wouldn't mind seeing, I reckon, is the Marmalade boys go through a Lambros running program. But before it, chug a litre of Shocky Milk. What do we think about that?
We could try that. We came here last night to MCG to run a lap with Jared Davis for his 130 lap challenge. Shrey did 1 lap, carked it. I did 2 laps, carked it. So I ran about 1,800 metres, and that was me done. I reckon that's further than I've ever run in a game. So,
Mate, I reckon you're absolutely primed. And maybe, you never know, Lambros times Marmalade next year in a footy game.
in a footy game, yes, you guys can be in the midfield, and I'll try hit it your way. You make me look good then that way. I'll be like tapping, and I've seen his clearance work, so you know he'll make me look good no matter where I put it.
I reckon rocking out of the cube for you, mate. And you kick an absolute bag for the boys. But, mate, go the baggers.
Looking forward to it. Looking forward to the weekend. It's such a good weekend. It's so good to see you.
Take care, mate.
And mate, I've heard there's some exclusive festival content possibly coming out this summer. What are your thoughts on that?
Oh, yeah. Now I've got to, yeah. Look out for a Duxie sign at Bit of and yeah, you'll find us there. And yeah, don't ask me to do anything.
Let's get our boogie shorts on. Go D's.
Go D's.
And we are the number 1 Melbourne fan, and he didn't feel sorry for us after the game.
Oh, I did.
The other guy behind the camera did say that.
And I didn't.
No, you didn't. But your brother, the cameraman.
He felt sorry for you, but I
We'll
didn't.
remember this when we play Carlton again.
Best on ground, mate. Who's taking home the medal?
I'll probably give it to Lockie Neal. We'll have 7 touches and do bugger all without giving it to him anyways.
Exactly right. They'll still give him 3 votes. Do you reckon he kind of just stole the Brownlow? What was going on there?
Yeah, I wanted Bond to win. I had to put bet on him, but I don't know. Lockie Neal got a few cheap votes, but what can you do?
Oh, mate, love what you do and keep smashing it.
Have a good mate.
What's your biggest pet hate about living with Shrey? What's your biggest pet hate about him in the house?
He's pretty cruisy.
That's good news.
I think that only, if I was to pick one thing, every time I go to get up for a shower, he gets up before me, and it's like, I'm a little bit like, grr. That's probably true. I don't know. Living with not bad. I can't. No.
Boy, it sounds like you're in love.
Yeah.
Sounds like you're in love with the household. A bit of a bromance.
Oh, every time Will cooks pasta, the water overflows the pot, and the burner it goes up in flames. That's all the only bad thing I have to say.
You guys sound like me and my missus. You sound like
It's a bit like that, isn't it? That's my missus, actually.
All right, boys. Absolutely love what you do. Keep it up and
Cheers,
go
mate.
Blues.
Oh.
Grand final predictions this week.
Grand final predictions. I reckon Brisbane are going to get up. I reckon it'll be similar scoring shots.
Yeah.
And whoever's going to kick straighter is going to win. And I think Brisbane have the take the cake there.
And mate, I got a 21st coming up. I know you're into your music. Can you DJ/sing at my 21st?
Yes, I can. Yeah, sure.
Thank you. Usually I'm more of like a Taylor Swift type of man.
Hey, Taylor Swift can be done. My partner's the Taylor Swift type of gal, so I've got it stocked up, mate. I've got it stocked up. What's your favourite Taylor Swift song?
I'm gonna say, it's a tough one. I'm gonna say Love Story.
Love Story, baby. Just
What about
say
yourself?
yes. Say yes.
Thanks, mate. Appreciate it. Signing a bottomless shirt. That is a fine. What do we have here, sir?
Creaming soda.
Creaming soda and 0 sugar. I see. That's really good for the skin fold. So, give it a taste test here.
Or just let him.
I left you hanging, man. Sorry, Geordie. So I'm going to give that a 9 out of 10. Very solid. How much that's going to cost me?
I have no idea.
$2 a sip.
Someone's a different one.
I'm literally just walking down here and I see Steph about to do something outrageous. What are you going to do?
Mate, we're about to pop open. I think 5th monster between us for the day. We've had, how many coffees have you had?
I had one this morning, but I've literally had 3 monsters. You've had, I think, 2. Mate, another one.
I do not recommend this. We usually contain ourselves to 1 coffee a day, but today is a special occasion.
So, mate, we're indulging the caffeine. Can you give us a taste review on this one as well?
So we have the peach energy drink here out the front of the MCG.
Oh, that's nice. It's like a sweet, cold tea flavour. Really sweet though. I'm going to give that like a solid 8.5.
Yeah, I'm going to give that a 9, and I think we're actually the first people in Australia to test this drink.
We're definitely not.
We are. All right, boys, tell us what you're tucking into here. Looks like the most anabolic meal of all time. What are you tucking into?
Some Maccas, good old Maccas chips.
How do they taste?
Good, really salty. You sure you want one?
Nah, I think I'm good, mate. Looking after the skin folds for summer. All right, boys, give us your grand final predictions.
I tipped Brisbane by 200 points. And I bet you they're going to win.
Mate, if you get that right, I'll personally come around to your house and deliver a suitcase with 10 grand in it. I've heard some very interesting rumours. Tell us what you've told all your classmates about the Lambros.
Well, basically, I told all of my classmates to go subscribe, and over about 12 or 10 subscribed. But TikTok and YouTube, they did.
You heard the man. You heard the man first. Make sure you head over to the channel and drop the subscribe button. Oh, we have some absolute fan favourites here. Boys and girls, sorry. Tell us where you're from.
I'm from Dingley.
Yeah, there we go. They're from the Dingoes. They play for the famous Dingley Dingoes. Boys, who do we think's going to win the grand final?
Collingwood.
Definitely Collingwood. I
reckon Collingwood.
Everyone's going for the Pies to win the granny. There we have it.
Collingwood!
Here we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Christian Salem, an absolute superstar from the Melbourne Demons. What's your grand final prediction?
Be close, Brisbane by a couple of goals.
How did you feel when Blake Acres kicked that goal?
Just thanks for bringing it up. I nearly forgot about that.
Oh, sorry.
It's alright, it is what it is.
Mate, honestly, D's for 2024, what do you think?
That's the plan.
Backing you in. All the best.
Take it.
Yeah, I'm going to bring you in. I want the cameraman on the segment, so...
Let's go.
Yeah, good, yeah. This is, the laughing.
Get the bee juice in there. That's what it's all about.